Today is Saturday, the 13th of June 2020. This is an attempt to clarify the situation in Health One regarding pregnancy applications or registration and claims. There's a lot of confusion, including myself, as to what's going on here. Or registration. In Health One currently there are two forms, Maternity Application form and Maternity Registration form. Newly pregnant patient, I click on this button here, Maternity Application or Maternity Registration. Let's do Maternity Application first. This form, it seems, has been rejected by the PCRS when GPs have sent it in. I now refer you to a circular issued by the PCRS on the 22nd of November 2019 regarding clarification on maternity and infant care schemes. And basically, it is saying that you can, from the 1st of October, claim online, which is one thing. And secondly, if you want to manually claim your submissions as you have been doing, then you follow these instructions. So from the 1st of October, as the service is now centralised, GPs who have not opted into the online should submit the new registration and claim forms to the PCRS. And these should be addressed to Maternity Care Scheme, HSE Primary Care and Eligibility, etc., etc. Still in the same section, manual claiming, it says that there's a revised route. The new registration form, which is Appendix 2, and claim form Appendix 3, should be used. Appendix 2. This form is our new registration form. However, the circular from the PCRS also has the fact that you can use the 2009 manual process if you so wish. It says 2009 registration and claim forms are displayed in Appendix 4 and 5. Appendix 4, and it is precisely this that we implemented in Health One, including the address, etc. and phone numbers, as in Appendix 4, and everything else included. We also added the number of births, whether it was first or more than first. These have been rejected by the PCRS. Back in Health One, looking at that same form. What I've done today is I've simply changed the address and the phone numbers here as per the form used in Greg's Medi form, because they seem to have been accepted, although otherwise it is more or less precisely the same. Leave this form in Health One. You are advised to save the information pregnancy maternity application in the patient file. This is important in doing analysis of patients who are pregnant and whether you've sent in or not the claim, the registration. This here is Greg's excellent Medi form, where you put in patient is residing 3 years, and you can say it's first or subsequent pregnancy and print the form. This form is not precisely the same as Appendix 4 in the PCRS circular. It has a different address and phone number here. And we have adapted that today. I don't think that's the reason it was rejected. And Greg also has, quite rightly, put in pregnancy first or subsequent. And we also had that in our own form. Form is accepted by the PCRS. To summarize, in my practice, if we have a pregnant patient and we use the form, the registration form, as agreed with the IMO by the PCRS, it will be rejected for some reason that I do not understand. If, on the other hand, we use the registration form here, as also proposed by the PCRS, and we print that and send it off, it actually will be accepted. In my case, however, there are several doctors in the user group who say that this is not accepted either by the PCRS. I'm now going to go on briefly to the maternity claim. So in Health 1, we have two maternity claim forms, this one and this one. This one is the traditional one that has been used for some time and has been accepted. It should be noted that there are very few, if any, maternity claim forms to be submitted for people who were registered after the 1st of October, yet they'll be coming up soon. This maternity claim form is the one we used to use, and we are still using for people who were registered before October, in other words, who've had their babies in the last few months, and we send them to the local office and it's paid. But for babies who are conceived after the 1st of October 2019, we will be sending in the Maternity Claim 2020. This is a form which we have as well in Health 1, where we will automatically extract all the visits, and at the 6-week check we will ask the patient to sign all those rows here, and we'll send that off, and I have no idea whether we get paid for it or not. Should note here is that when you click on this and maternity application, normally you will get this form and will be noted that it's a fast report. It's a Health 1 fast report form. It is possible in some cases that you have clicked on Tools, Options, Pregnancy, and use Template to print pregnancy documents as opposed to a report. So if you have that ticked and you execute the maternity application, you'll actually get a different maternity application. And this may be the problem in some practices, I don't know. But this is definitely out of date and should not be used. So if this is the form that you're getting in the Health 1 text editor and you're sending that off, then this is incorrect. If that is the case, you should go back into Tools, Options, and Pregnancy and untick this. Don't use a template, but use the report. In that case, you will get the maternity application as a fast report. Now, I think, in fact, that most of the sites who have problems with this are using the report, and it's still being rejected by the PCRS. That's the end of this recording. Thank you.